iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome in here, race fans, tonight to the Thompson Speedway. The Modifieds roar back into action as they are always a mainstay here at one of the most historic tracks in America. The Checkered Flag Auto Supply Modified Series now comes here for round number 3 with the Red Light Racing Series. These drivers are 22 cars strong here tonight as they're in qualifying, getting ready to go racing, as we've already had 2 races this season, and that's been able to go to 2 of the Rev Esports drivers. Of course, Blade Timmons won the Holy Shirts and Pants 100 back at the Bristol Motor Speedway, along with Dalton Williamson going to victory lane at New Smyrna. Question being, will it be a 3rd Rev Esports driver going to victory lane, or will we have a new driver going to victory lane tonight? 100 laps is on the docket here for these drivers. And when you take a look at the point standings, you do see that there is a tie at the top of our point standings coming into the night. Blade Timmons has a total of 48 points here tonight, and Dalton Williamson has a total of 48 points coming in. It looks like Sharon is sitting back there, 6 points back. He is in 3rd in the standings with Devin Dewell back there. Also, just 1 point back. He's tied with Doyle Lowrance, and does not look like Lowrance is here tonight. Those are your top 5 drivers coming into tonight's race here at Thompson. Some drivers here tonight out of the field, though, they have turned numerous laps here at the Thompson Speedway. So, we'll see if that real-life experience at Thompson plays out, or if it will be one of these virtual drivers here tonight that will go to victory lane. It's just about time, though, that we will head down trackside here in just a couple of moments as Max Terrill will take the provisional pole here tonight at the Thompson Speedway. Dalton Williamson should start to his outside. Let's go down trackside now and get that starting lineup brought to us by our friends at the Checkered Flag Auto Supply. Starting on the front row here tonight, driving car number 42, this is Max Terrill. Starting back in P number 2, driving car number 1, the Rev Esports driver. This will be Dalton Williamson. P number 3 here tonight will go to Blade Timmons. Devin Dewell in car number 22 will go 4th, while Alfred Sharon will go P number 5. 6th will go to the driver out of Tampa, Florida, or out of Florida, actually, correction, just out of Florida. This is Michael Trevarthen. Back there, driving car number 8 here tonight, the Racing School entry number 8 of Dan Butler will go 7th, as Rob Higgins, the Checkered Flag Auto Supply. Number 40 will go 8th. The car number 11 here of Sean Single will go back into P number 9 here tonight, while Joshua Buckley will round out the top 10. Starting in the 11th spot here tonight, driving car number 73, Philly Edwards will roll off 11th, while the driver out of New Jersey, driving car number 6, Nick Piccolo, will go 12th. 13th will go to Rex Hoyle. Dave Bragg will start 14th here tonight, while the Culpeppers Bakery and Cafe number 14 of Brian Bianchi will go 15th. Mike Taschereau will go back there in the Racing School entry number 33. He will go 16th on the grid, while the driver out of Ontario, Canada, of Brandon Feeney, will go 17th. 18th will go to Tim Williams. 19th then will be Mark Jenkins in car 99. Rob Keller will start back there, the car 57 in the 20th spot, while Bob Higgins will start back there shotgun to the field here tonight. And it does look like one driver, Aidan Alvecchione, will not take to the starting grid. That's your starting lineup here tonight for the 100-lap main event here. Look at the cars and the stars as they come by. They will set their sights on the green flag when they come back around here next time by. There's the driver that will take us to green. He chooses the outside lane here tonight, Max Terriel. Had a rough go of things here as of late on the iRacing.com service. Going to give it a whirl here tonight. This time by, the iRacing.com pace car will make its way to pit road. There you see it going to the left side. It's out of the way. Green flag coming out here. Put 100 laps on the board. Let's go racing at Thompson. Oh, big pile up down here as your front row get together. As you see everybody stopping down there in turns 1 and 2, there's a huge, huge pile up. Look at them all. Josh Buckley. There you see the two also turn around of Trevarthen. Oh boy, this started right at the front of the field here. Take the look back here. What happened? Dalton Williamson down on the bottom side of the speedway. Goes down into one. And the car goes sideways, and when he goes to correct it, nowhere to go. Max Terriel right there. There you see Bragg. There you see Bianchi. There you see the 99 also. Right on board with Dalton Williamson into turn 1. Right from the get-go, you see the hands start to turn around. There's Max Terriel going around. Everybody comes in. There's Mike Taschereau going around in car number 33. '22 also involved of Dewell. Rob Higgins going around. There you see Bragg involved. And Buckley going to turn her around also. So that's not how we wanted to see tonight start off here tonight at Thompson. And now we will wait to see how everything, where everything shakes down here, waiting for the timing and scoring to really start to update itself here tonight at Thompson. Of course, that wreck happening turn 1, lap number 1, and took out a bunch of our front runners. I believe that driver right there, car number 23, the driver out of Florence, South Carolina, the BK Paints entry, should be scored as the race leader here. So Blade Timmons, Alfred Sharon should be scored second, I believe. Oh boy, what a wreck. That one's going to involve Dalton Williams and Brian Bianchi, Brandon Feeney, Tim Williams, Mike Taschereau, Rob Keller, Bob Higgins, Dave Bragg, Joshua Buckley, Dalton Williams, and Michael Trevarthen, and Max Terriel all involved here on the opening lap down in turn number 1. One driver did not take to the starting grid here tonight. That was Aiden Alvecchione in car number 271, the youngster out of South Carolina, not making the call to the grid here tonight. Looks like some drivers still down on pit road. Brian Bianchi, Max Terriel, Devin DeWell, and Dave Bragg, all still sitting on pit road for, well, quite a while now. So we're coming back into the restart zone here tonight at Thompson and the racing school entry on the inside. The outside, that BK Paints number 23. Now we're racing here tonight at Thompson after our first caution flag of the evening. As we storm into turn 1 down the back straightaway, though, it will be the number 23 of Blade Timmons out front. There's the onboard camera footage with Blade Timmons. Right behind him, Sharon, and he's got plenty of laps here at Thompson. First lap of green flag competition does go to car number 23 of Blade Timmons here. The first lap of green flag, it's finished at lap number 7 here tonight. Timmons will look and set his sights to come off turn 4. He'll lead another one. Big gap back there. I believe the 99, that was Mark Jenkins with a bobble off turn number 4. Where you see the driver out of Virginia. Car number 99 sitting back here into the 10th position. Joshua Buckley and Granny Hibbs Walker's and Kane's entry set the fast time in our practice session leading up to tonight's qualifying and main event here tonight. He's currently back there in the 11th spot. He qualified 10th. One driver to the bottom side of the speedway. That's the 99. There goes Mark Jenkins down low, trying to get around the number 73 of Philly Edwards. Edwards has some damage. You see the Nerf bars on that front bumper. Pointed straight up in the air. So now Philly Edwards will fall back into the 11th spot. 12th now, because here comes the Beefy Motorsports. Brandon Feeney, the Liquid Motley K1 graphics entry. Look at Philly Edwards. He just keeps going to the top side. I don't know if there's something possibly broken on car number 73 of Philly Edwards, as Joshua Buckley got very close to the turn 4 exit there with car number 13. Up front, nothing has changed. That's the race leader, and their second, third is right there as they come by. They're knocking another one off that big board here tonight. Blade Timmons out front, car number 23 back behind him. Sharon is sitting second with Sean Single back there in third. Fourth is Dan Butler in the racing school white number 8 machine. He's got laps here, a lot of laps here at Thompson. Of course, the racing school just parked outside the gate, so it makes it kind of easy for Dan Butler. See him currently back there into the 4th position. Nick Piccolo, after a very disappointing race last week, is back. That Team Outlaw entry running currently there into the 5th spot. Having himself a good strong run here in the early going, was able to avoid the chaos. There's the other racing school entry, Mike Taschereau, car number 33. There's the 54 NC, the Collin Tire and Service Center, number 54 NC of Rex Hoyle. He has picked up 5 spots here tonight. We talked with Rex earlier on tonight, and we were talking about, man, if there was something, we were talking about just the bad luck that has been here late for Rex Hoyle. He said if he didn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck, as he just picked off the 33 of Taschereau there as he went to the outside. So Rex Hoyle now has picked up his 6th spot, running in the 7th position here on lap number 17. Everybody really stretching themselves out here, and Blade Timmons is stretching his legs. Oh, Sharon into the outside wall on the exit of turn number 2. That allow the number 11 of Sean Single, the BK Paints entry, to work to the bottom side, but he's not able to complete the pass at the line. Sharon fights back. There goes the 11 of Sean Single back down to the bottom side of the speedway. They're still run side by side this time off turn 2, though. Sharon in car number 78 will take P number 2. So Sean Single trying to now focus in on trying to get back. Dan Butler back there, still a couple car lengths back behind this group. How about Rob Keller the other week? Getting to run down at the Old Dominion Speedway. Tried to get a word in with Rob before tonight's race to ask him how his race went the other week, but fortunately, we didn't quite get time to catch up with Keller. Hopefully we'll get that report, though. We'll be able to bring that to all the race fans that are tuning in here all across the country, all across the world. We hope you are doing well here tonight as you're watching the Checkered Flag Auto Supply Modified Series right here on the Free Racing Network. Piccolo, meet Rob Higgins. Higgins is all over the back of car number 6 here, and then Rex Hoyle is also pulled into the battle here. It's the battle for the 5th position. Piccolo has 5th. Higgins would like to have 5th. Right on board with the Rob Higgins entry. Higgins driving that Checkered Flag Auto Supply. Number 40 here tonight. This is like a hometown coming, though. This track, of course, plays host to a weekly modified series. Higgins and a couple of the other drivers here tonight, though, attending the Thompson Speedway numerous times a year. Keller making a move down here to the inside of that Liquid Molly entry of Brandon Feeney, not able to put the power down to get by Brandon Feeney. I believe this is one of the only cars in the real world aspect that Brandon Feeney has never been able to get behind the wheel of up in Canada. Trucks, late models, legends. He has raced a bunch of cars, hobby stocks that we have here in the States. I think the 99 of Mark Jenkins just had an issue. Comes back out onto the speedway. There you see him. He's down into the 13th spot. Something is broke on the 99 of Jenkins. There goes your race leader. As Jenkins trying to get his car down to the bottom side of the speedway as the rest of the race leaders come by him. Take a look here. What happened to Jenkins? Oh, turn 2 wall got him on exit, and oh, that's the hard impact to the inside wall there for the 99 of Mark Jenkins. Kept the car going, didn't bring the caution flag out, and now he'll bring it to pit road. Suspension damage might end the 99 of Mark Jenkins' night. He was up inside the top 10 at the time of his incident. A couple drivers did make their way back out for just a couple laps. The 42 of Max Terrio, of course, did come back out. He picked up, looks like 4 or 5 spots, actually 4 spots where he was sitting. So Max Terrio comes back out. He picks up a couple, and it looks like he has pulled back down pit road. Dalton Williamson, though, has called it a night after just making it to turn number 1 with car number 1. So his night is over. Does look like, though, the number 2 also, Michael Trevarthen has called it an evening, so a couple of those Rev Esports drivers are out of the race here tonight. But Blade Timmons still out here pacing the field on lap number 32, 31 in the books, and Blade Timmons has led them all here tonight. It's still Sharon, then Sean Single, and Butler. Your current top 4. Nick Piccolo is, oh, Sean Single. I believe Single just went up into the wall that time on exit of turn number 4 with that number 11 entry. Got it straightened out, and I can't tell if there's any right front wheel damage on car number 11 right now. Right now, Sean Single is still able to hold that spot. Battle back here, Rex Hoyle and Rob Higgins. Nick Piccolo started to pull away from this group. Remember, they were running nose to tail for quite a while. Now Piccolo started to open up the gap away from number 40 of Higgins and the 54 NC of Rex Hoyle. .36 will be completed here as you still watch the battle with car number 40 of Rob Higgins and Rex Hoyle. The wily veteran to sim racing, and well, still called Rob Higgins, though, the newcomer here to iRacing. I believe he has 1 year of competition now underneath the belt of the iRacing.com platform. I think his dad, though, Bob Higgins, still under that 1 year plateau. Should be coming up here pretty soon. Or if not, it should be maybe last month, actually. There you see the pressure now getting to the number 40 of Higgins. Here comes Rex Hoyle. He'll take the Colony Tire and Service Center number 54 NC to the bottom side of the speedway. You saw him hit the brakes there to try and rotate the 54 NC. And it actually looked like Rob Higgins was like, well, you know what? You're actually faster than me at this point in the race. Still not quite to the halfway point home here tonight. Still turning 18.5-second laps, almost 19 seconds for some of the drivers here tonight. So Higgins will cool the tires of car number 40 and see if Rex Hoyle will go ahead and burn him up and let him set the kind of pace out in front of him. That was the battle for the 6th spot. So now Rex Hoyle does have P number 6. Rob Higgins now having P number 7. Nothing has changed out front. There's your race leader, Blade Timmons, and Alfred Sharon back there running in P number 2 currently. One driver into the wall in front of the race leader. That was going to be the 41. Bob Higgins, and that checkered flag auto supply number 41 just got all sorts of out of shape. And Blade Timmons did get into the back of the 41, I'm being told. But look how much time he gave up. Sharon is now right there on the back. Right on board, Blade Timmons, on board camera facing back, watching the racing school. Sharon racing entry. Sharon drives it in deep into 3, washes up the speedway. Can't quite get the run then off the corner. Timmons will accelerate down the front straightaway. He'll lead another one, and he'll open up his gap. Sharon, once again, very deep into turn number 1. Can't quite get off the corner. Once again, Blade Timmons opens up the gap even more. This time, Sharon doesn't quite drive it in as far into turn number 3. Current drivers list have drivers that are out of this event here tonight. Michael Trevarthen is out. Dalton Williamson and Aiden Alvecchio did not take to the calling grid here tonight. Michael Trevarthen will finish 2 laps of competition racing action here tonight and finish 19th. Looks like Devin Noel, his crew is still down there trying to get some damage fixed. He's been down in pit road for 15 minutes. He is being scored 20th, so he does have a chance actually possibly to leapfrog Michael Trevarthen in car number 2. Another car that looks like is done here this evening, the 45 of Tim Williams. Looks like he has called it a night. Car number 45, the driver out of Canada. And Mark Jenkins has pulled car 99 also on the pit road. Looks like he is out of tonight's race. Just trying to catch up with our scoring. So it is Jenkins out, Williams out, Trevarthen is out, along with Dalton Williamson and Aiden Alvecchio. Brandon Feeney, you are the man on the chopping block, though. Driver out of Ontario, Canada. The Liquid Molly K1 Graphics number 38. Will go to the bottom side of the speedway. He will allow car number 23 of Blade Timmons to get to the outside. That's where Timmons wants to run here tonight. Everybody running about the, I'll call it the upper groove here. Piccolo having some problems in car number 6, I believe. There is the 54 North Carolina. Rex Hoyle working the bottom side. He keeps getting runs on Piccolo, actually. Piccolo was into the wall. Trying to get around him. Coming up on car number 41 of Higgins here in just a turn or two. Still out front, Timmons is still the race leader. He has opened up his gap to about a half a second. Sean Single has not been able to close in. He's still sitting 2 seconds back from the race leader. Oh, Bob Higgins way high down in turn number 1 and 2. That'll allow Piccolo and Hoyle to get on through. As we're just over halfway home, look at the Storm Magnet here. Racing School number 8 of Dan Butler. Very quiet night for the Storm Magnet. Of course, Dan Butler really following the weather that's been happening through the call it the Mid-South down there, the Tennessee area. All of our friends and family down in Kentucky, of course, all those storms coming through the area. Dan Butler years ago had that similar situation and lost all of his belongings and had to regroup and gain everything back. So our thoughts and our prayers do go out to all the fans and family members affected by the storms through the Central United States of America territories here, as everybody coming together all across the country, all across the world, really, to give help to them as they continue to follow those storms. Actually, they came up through the north here, and Dan Butler posted a couple severe weather warnings and watches. One of them was even for our area here in the area. Right now, the Storm Magnet running in that 4th position. Keller's picked up 10 spots here tonight, running into the 9th position for car number 57. He is the biggest mover and shaker here, but, well, we still got time. He can go pick up a couple more, maybe possibly Piccolo or Hoyle or even Taschereau there. Even Brandon Feeney, Bob Higgins, all very close. 7, 8, 9 positions gained for those drivers. So maybe one driver drops out here tonight. We could have a couple drivers tied for most spots gained. There's Max Terra. He's back out onto the speedway. He's continuing to turn laps here tonight. He is running 17th currently on the timing and scoring. And looking at it, it looks like he has one driver that he could bypass here in the next 8 laps, as long as he can keep car 42 on the speedway, and that would be Mark Jenkins, because the 99 driver out of Virginia is out of tonight's race. So Max Terrell currently trying to gain as many points as he can here tonight. He came in outside the top 5 in the championship standings. It was only 8 points out of the top spot, but with competitors like Doyle Lowrance, Devin Well, and Dalton Williamson all having problems here, he could still pick up a couple of spots by the end of the night. Tim Williams, driver of that 45, also was tied with Max Terra, 8 points out of the top spot in the championship standings. He is being scored out of this race. Taschereau, though, he's got a mirror full. Right on board with our checkered flag auto supply onboard camera here with Mike, or actually this is Rob Keller watching Mike Taschereau in car number 33. There you see up in the picture frame up to the left-hand side there, that was actually the 54 of Rex Hoyle, still all over the back end of Nick Piccolo also. After spending 20 minutes down on pit road, the car number 22 will make its return back to the speedway. There you see car number 22 being scored multiple laps down. He'll go down to the bottom side of the speedway. Noel will just let the race leaders go right on by him. That was the 3rd place car of Sean Single. driver out of Ayer, Massachusetts. Sitting in third right now. Right now, I believe, if I'm Sean Single, I'm throwing everything out the side window of this modified here tonight. Trying to get a caution flag here as Timmons is running away. We will close in on 30 laps to go here in just the next handful of laps. And it is still being all led by that man down the back straightaway, car number 23. They've been tied for the championship lead. Right now, that song and dance that he is playing, it's got a sweet tune to it. It sounds like a winning tune here tonight, but Sharon still has the speed in car number 78. He's been able to just hang there at about a half a second. Timmons did have at one point about a second and a half race lead over Sharon, so Timmons had that lead over Sharon, and then the lap car. Well, Bob Higgins was right there. Allowed Sharon to really close the gap. Sean Single did close also when that little incident happened, but has since faded. To get a judge on how fast Blade Timmons and Sharon are still running around the speedway, their fastest laps of the night. Sharon, of course, does have the faster lap of the two at an 18.42 second. Last time by was 18.9, so just a half a second off the quick time, and both drivers that time identical mirror, 18.9 seconds across the timing and scoring strike. The driver who's on the hot seat right there, car number 13. Well, last time by, it was a 19.1. Josh Buckley's tires have gone away a little bit more than the race leaders here. He just cannot catch a break yet. So Granny Hip's going to have to push the cane just a little bit harder into the accelerator here, as he does not want to get past by car number 13. Or car 13 passed by car 23 is actually what we should call him that one. Keller still trying to make the move here. It looks like Bob Higgins had to take a tow to pit road, unfortunately. Take a look here what happened to Bob Higgins down in turn 4. Tried to come to pit road. Oh, maybe he had to, oh boy, a big moment there for car number 41. I don't know if something happened or it locked up, or see that car was having a problem when he took the tow to pit road. Piccolo has company for 25 laps to go. It will be Rex Hoyle. They're actually starting to run down the 8 of Dan Butler as they run single file right now. But what does Rex Hoyle have left up his bag of tricks? That wily veteran. He always has something. And if Rex could take P number 5, that would put him into his first top 5 in a number of weeks here. Rex Hoyle at New Smyrna was able to actually finish 15th, completed 97 out of the 100 scheduled laps back at New Smyrna. Scored 21st in the point standings coming into the evening. He will pick up a bunch of spots here, just 22 laps to go. If he can finish this one out with at least a top 10 run. Bianchi numerous laps down to the Culpeppers. Number 14, Massachusetts right there. See Rex Hoyle, he tried once again there to get around. The 6 of Piccolo just was not able to quite make the pass work. Just can't find it. Now he'll get to the inside. He'll show that right front tire. Can he get the runoff corner 2, though, is the question. The inside lane has not been there since these tires are older. 20 to go. It's Blade Timmons with 20 laps to go as your race leader. Timmons, Sharon, and Single, your top 3 drivers. Butler and Piccolo running 4 and 5. Hoyle is back there in 6th. Higgins in car 40 is 7th. 33 of Tasher was 8th. Keller is 9th. And Buckley is 10th. Once again again, swings to the inside, but with no room to go. Ran out of straightaway. Tashiro with a big slide there out of 4. As Tashiro slides in car 43, Joshua Buckley says, hey, I've taken some laps around here, as he gets on by. So that'll put Butler up 1 spot from where he started here tonight, so now he runs 9th. $17 to go. Timmons and Sharon still about a car length and a half apart from each other here tonight. Sharon coming in. Fluffy, I guess he would like to be called. So Fluffy out here right now running P number 2. See the wind stickers on the nose of this car. He's been to victory lane numerous times here on iRacing. What he would do to go to victory lane here tonight. 15 to go, 14 when your race leader, Blade Timmons, crosses the line, this time by Sharon into the outside wall that time. Into the outside wall on the exit of turn number 4. That will now give breathing room back to Blade Timmons. Blade Timmons now with some comfortable breathing room over Sharon, as Sharon got up into the outside wall. They both have a lot of ground back to Sean Single. 4 seconds back to Sean Single. And how many cars are even left on the lead lap here as we come to get 12 to go? And 7. Lucky number 7. Who's that 7th place driver currently? Well, it's Rob Higgins. That Busch Light Checkered Flag Auto Supply number 40. Been to victory lane with these modifieds this season. Hasn't quite got there just yet here on Thursday night, though. Tashiro, after getting into a little bit of problems, has not been able to close back up on Joshua Buckley. There you see the 11 of Sean Single getting not a battle for position. Sean Single looks like his tires are absolutely gone as he gets just 10 laps to go that time by the line. You see the brake rotors glowing here in the dark. He'll look to now try and get around car number 13 of Joshua Buckley. Granny Hips, Walkers, and Canes is right now. That Walker's just in the roadway. Buckley going to lift early, though, down into 1. It's going to allow the 11 of Sean Single to slide right by him, going down into 1 as they exit 2 down the back straightaway. Sean Single is cleared and gone. He's put on a heck of a show. Can he finish it off here in the closing laps, though? Seven to go. With 7 cars on the lead lap. There you see car 40 of Rob Higgins just out in front of the race leader of Blade Timmons. Will Timmons go ahead and put car 40 in a lap down here as they get 6 laps to go. They got Max Terra also out in front of them. Higgins going to move to the bottom side of the speedway. That will allow car 23 and Blade Timmons to scoot on through. We get 5 laps to go. This time by Blade Timmons still out front. High 5 from the flag man. Just 5 more trips around the speedway. There you see Max Terriel. Terriel going to sit there in the 16th position. 39 laps down. That is exactly where he will finish here tonight. Won't be able to have enough laps to catch the number 41 of Bob Higgins, who is down on pit road. 4 to go. 4 to go, and everybody is now spaced out here tonight. Rex Oil did get around with number 6 of Piccolo. Oil will slide into P number 5. Timmons so far has led every lap here tonight. The question being, Will he be able to lead 2.5 more laps tonight here at Thompson? Popsicle sticks going up. Blade Timmons, the first one to the line. He has a 2-second race lead right now over Sharon. A 4.5-second lead over the 11 of Sean Single, and a 12-second lead over Dan Butler. 12.25 back to Rex Hoyle, as it'll be 1 lap to go. Presented by Culpeper's Bakery and Cafe. It's the final trip around the speedway here tonight at Thompson. He has just put on a show. It's an absolute clinic for the driver out of Florence, South Carolina. He'll come by, he'll snag the points championship lead for himself as he'll pick up the second win of the season. Timmons will go to victory lane here tonight at the most historic track in America. Big slip up there by Dan Butler. Here comes Rex Hoyle on the final lap. He'll come up just shy. It'll be Butler holding on for fourth. Rex Hoyle for fifth. Nick Piccolo will finish back there into P6. Here tonight being the final driver on the lead lap, as there's your race winner. He'll slide it through the grass here tonight, as he will pick up the W here at the Thompson Speedway. So as he goes ahead and celebrates here tonight, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back here for your post-race show with your top 3 drivers.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, welcome back here, race fans, to the Thompson Speedway here tonight for the Checkered Flag Auto Supply Modified Series, presented by Red Light Racing. 100 laps in the books here tonight. 1 caution flag coming out on lap number 1. Turn number 1 as the race leaders made some contact, and all chaos broke loose down in turn number 1. Timmons, Sharon, and Single all on the podium here tonight. Let's head down trackside to get our Checkered Flag Auto Supply victory lane celebration here with Blade Timmons. Blade, you come into the night. You didn't qualify top spot, but, well, the seas opened up on lap number 1, and you set sail after that.
Yeah, man, it's very unfortunate what happened to the top 2 and whoever else got collected in that. Man, seen Dalton dive it in. I backed the corner up just for safe measure because I know it gets loose down there, and backed the corner up and seen him wash up real bad and tail end kicked out, so I went straight to the grass and luckily avoided all that. But, yeah, it was a mess, but I'm glad we made it through it.
You made it through, and then we went back racing, and you had Sharon back there all over the back end. You had a quick scare down there out of turn number 4 one time. You had a 2-second lead, and it looked like the 41 of Hickens had some problems, and all of a sudden, there came the 78 knocking on the back door again.
Yeah, my heart sank to my toes, man. He hit the wall, and I went high, and I think it made him nervous, so he went high, so I tried to go low, and it didn't work very well. And as soon as I hit him, I pushed in the left front, so I was like, oh my God, there goes my race. It got super tight after that, having to start diming real hard. But other than that, lap traffic was a doozy tonight. I know all them boys are racing for position, so I can't really be mad at them. But it made it very interesting and very nerve-wracking because every time he closed in, man, he'd give me a little shot to try to get me out of the groove, which is expected here. But he was fast, but we made it through. We navigated through lap traffic, and we brought it home.
You brought it home P number 1 here tonight to pick up your second victory of the season. You will now take the stranglehold at top of the points championship after 3 races. But a long break here. You got to celebrate this one into the new year.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I ain't had a very strong season, so I'm trying to make this one for a very, very strong championship contender. So hopefully I keep on this stronghold, and hopefully some of my teammates like Mike can get a better end of the season, because he's struggling a little bit, man. We hate it for him, so we hope he bounces back and rebounds and is able to be a contender.
Well, before we let you go here tonight, Blade, who do you got to thank back home at the Rev Esports group as you park it in Victory Lane for the second time?
As always, man, I'd like to thank my old lady for letting me sit in this rig and spend as much time with you boys as I possibly can. And like to thank my Rev boys, my teammates. They week in and week out, as usual, they always help. Like to thank you for being up in the booth. McConey Setup Shops, Platinum RV, and I think there's one more, but I'm probably forgetting it. But also Buckley for putting on a hell of a league, man. He runs it tight ship, and it makes the racing fun. So I appreciate everything y'all do and everything that's done by everybody to help put this thing together.
There you hear it, the driver out of South Carolina, the BK Paints Rev Esports driver, Blade Timmons, will pick up his second win of the season. That'll make it 3 in a row for the Rev Esports group. Timmons wins tonight here at Thompson, and the driver who will finish just behind him, driving car number 78 here tonight, rookie this season, Sharon, a great run here with Racing School number 78, but tonight you're going to come up just a little bit shy. Walk us through tonight. What did you need to go up there and get car number 23?
I just had to stop driving up the wall on the front stretch. Made me get a little bit of fuel damage, so I had to save toward the end and ran out of gas coming to the line. But, I mean, Timmons is fast, and all them guys are fast.
Fast group of cars here as this is your rookie campaign. What did you learn in the first 3 races of the season to make you so competitive and that you can maybe carry into the new year?
Oh, the mods are just one of my favorite cars. I love them. I love all the tracks that he picked for this schedule. So, I mean, I'm going to try to be one of the top contenders and try to put a new champion from outside of Rev Motorsports on the top.
Well, you talk about the schedule. As you finish second here tonight, you're inside the top 5 in the championship standings. I'm going to throw you the curveball. Do you know where we go when we return after the Christmas-New Year break?
Oh, God, you had to ask a question. I was more focused on tonight. I didn't even, remember where we're going. Oh, God. It's a road course, right?
We head to the famous Watkins Glen International Road Course. How do you feel about driving a modified around the Watkins Glen Road Course?
It's actually pretty fun, believe it or not. I have done it before in this car, so if these guys haven't done it, then I have the upper hand. So we'll see what happens. But, I mean, like I said, these guys are fast no matter where they go. It's going to be a tough race, and I'm just looking forward to try to put a new champion in this.
Well, you got it done here tonight as you finish on the podium. Who do you got to thank who made this all possible back home to get this car ready for tonight?
Just got to thank the DRS team, myself, Dan, and Mike Tashiro. We're not technically a team, but we race all the same paint schemes, and we have TRS repping for it. You can call 877-CAN-RACE or check us out at racingschool.net.
There you hear it. The rookie sensation has made himself known here this season. Driving car number 78 here tonight, Sharon will finish P number 2. Rounding down the podium spots, he was silent all night. The silent number 11 of Sean Single. Sean, how was the night out there on the track?
Just like you said, quiet. I had nothing for the boys up front. I don't know what it is about this track, but I do not race on it well.
Well, you say you don't race on it well, but a podium finish says otherwise as you gain 6 spots. But walk us through that opening lap down there in turn number 1. What did you see from the cockpit of this car?
Well, we got that nice new plexiglass A-pillar, so I could actually see what was going on, and it looked like Dalton went up the track or something. I wasn't really sure, but absolute mess. I just shot down to the bottom, went across the grass, and was able to avoid it and come out 3rd or 4th, one of the 2.
After that, we went back racing, and it kind of seemed like that was a wrap for you as it was just quiet all night long. A couple lap cars in the way here and there. How did you navigate that lap traffic as it seemed like we were kind of stuck on the high line here tonight?
Lap traffic was good, and honestly, just trying to get around Alfie was pretty tough. He got into the wall a couple times when I was right on his butt, and you try to move to the inside, and you just have the momentum on the outside. So I wasn't really sure how to get around here. This is not one of my strongest tracks, so I'm glad I came home third.
Well, you heard us talk to Sharon about going there to Watkins Glen. We talked earlier in the week. You seem pretty excited to make some right-hand turns coming up.
Oh, yeah. Watkins Glen is one of my favorite road courses. I love this place, so I'm hoping that I'll be one of the top contenders.
So what do you say, 20 minutes practice session?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, unfortunately, we got to do another broadcast here tonight. But hey, Sean, another strong finish here with the Checkered Flag Auto Supply Modified Series. Who do you got to thank here tonight that's on the side of car number 11?
I got to thank my mom and dad. They're watching all the time. They love watching everyone broadcast with you as well. BK Paints, they make great paints. I know I still have like the Rev stuff on the side as well, so I'll thank those boys too. They've helped me out so much. Got to thank again you with the broadcasting. You do an unbelievable job, and I love going back to watch these races. And then Josh and the boys who set up this league. Like Blade was saying, it's a tight ship here, and it's a lot of fun.
There you hear from Sean Single tonight. He will round down our podium finishers. Tim and Sharon and Single finish 1, 2, and 3 here tonight at the Thompson Speedway. Dan Butler has his best finish of the season in his return to racing here with Red Light Racing. He'll finish 4th, and how about the man? Maybe he got the monkey off his back. Of course, Rex Hoyle will finish in the 5th position. Great night of racing here from Thompson, of course. The holiday break is coming. The Christmas and New Year holidays are coming all around the world, so Red Light Racing will take a little bit of a break. They will return in the new year, though, as we will head to the Watkins Glen International Raceway for 30 laps of road course racing action when the Modified Series does return in January. But till then, we got to thank you and wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from everybody at the Checkered Flag Auto Supply and Red Light Racing, along with all of us here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Everybody have a great and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we will see you at the races.